What's going on, everyone? My name is Under the Radar, and welcome back to the PPL. This is going to be the Week 5 team builder against Jack the Don Fanatic. Real quick, I have a little bit of housekeeping to do. We are taking a bye week next week. I will be replaying my Week 4 opponent, who is better Jack, that I didn't get a chance to play because it was just a big clusterfuck of miscommunication. So I'm going to be playing him. That battle will be going live next week. It will be Week 4, so you will see 2 battles going in reverse order. Just kind of be okay with that. Sorry. But this week I'm playing the Don Fanatic in Week 5, and his team is very spoopy scary. I know you see that I'm working offline right now, but I'm professional as fuck. And the game has already happened. His team is so scary, though. I cannot stand playing his team. He has Necrozma, Kartana, Infernape, Togekiss, Goodra, Gastrodon, Electivire, Mega Beedrill, and Steelix. I don't know why I read it off. You'll see it on the screen here in like 2 seconds. But the big thing about his team that is absolutely terrifying to me is Necrozma, Infernape, Togekiss, Goodra. Mega Beedrill isn't the scariest thing to me because it's so frail. It dies to all of my Scarfers, like Gren, Kyurem, Black, Darm. Just kill it. Electivire is a little bit scary, but if it wants to be really offensive, it can't be like scarfed and be super ow. Like it'll have to be just. I think it'll have to be scarfed against my team. Let me just leave it at that. I don't think it can be specs or banded because it'll be outsped by too much and O-code by too much. Goodra is very scary because Jack has used Goodra very well. Earlier in the season, he used a Curse Goodra. No, I'm sorry, a Substitute Goodra last week against Jolt from the Token Minorities, and it did a lot of work to him. So he's used Goodra very well. I want to make sure that Goodra doesn't like shit on my face. That's the big fear for me. Another one is Kartana. Kartana is always scary because it gets Beast Boost, and that's terrifying. So I went into this week being pretty standard, but also being a little unique at the same time. So the first thing we have here is a Choice Scarf Darmanitan. Very, very standard, but with Toxic, because his best switch into this is going to be Gastrodon or the Necrozma. So if I'm able to get a Toxic off on that, it's so much better than if I'm able to just like Flare Blitz it and then it recover up on me. Next, we have another 252 spread because the speed tiers are shit on my team, and he has a base 95 himself. I'm running an ICMZ with Freeze Shock. If you don't know what Freeze Shock is, it's a base 140 power move, 90% accuracy. So it brings up to like 220 base power ice move, and if you look at his team, his ice resist is Infernape. So he doesn't have the best switch-ins to this. If he wants to try to switch into this with like Kartana, to try to take one Ice Beam, it's not going to, like, if he wants to switch into Necrozma or Gastrodon, that's mainly what it's for. Like, it can just absolutely blow them back. Like, Dragon Claw plus Freeze Shock C move just destroys them. So no matter what, I'm not super worried that this thing isn't going to have an opportunity to wall break, because it wall breaks his team extremely well. Also, Ice Beam guaranteed with this nature, this hasty nature, guaranteed 2-hit KOs Fizz Def Togekiss, so that's really good for me. But yeah, Freeze Shock, Ice Beam, Dragon Claw, and Roost. I love having a Roost on Kyurem. Makes it so much easier to just have this thing around for the entire game. Originally, this was not this set. This was a Suicune until right before the game, like the morning of. I was like, wait a second, I don't have much for Kartana. I'm gonna put Kartana, and I was originally, whenever I built the team, I kind of forgot that Zapdos like hard-walled Kartana. I don't know why, but then I was like, hey, wait a second, I have a hard-walled Kartana, and I brought this instead. This also didn't have static in the beginning. It was originally pressure, but then I was like, hey, I can run static on this thing. Well, Juan told me it, and I ran static, so that's good. But Fizz Def helps take on things like Infernape, Physical, Electivire, Mega Beedrill, Steelix. It helps take on all of his physical threats pretty much. And U-turn Hidden Power Grass Thunderbolt hits his entire team very hard. Thunderbolt to Kartana still does like 50%. Hidden Power Grass to Gastrodon, unless he's Rindu Berry, does about 50%. Electivire doesn't appreciate U-turns. It does about 25%. And that quarter damage plus like Stealth Procs or something like that is really crucial. And I have 4 in speed in case he just does uninvested something, whatever. Not my best set, but it's still very standard up to this point. And it just keeps getting more standard. I'm bringing Fizz Def, Stealth Rock, Gyro Ball, Toxic, Hidden, Earthquake, Akaberry, Fortress. This is because I have a strong feeling that he's going to try to set up with Necrozma. with Hidden Power Fire, I can live any hit with the Akaberry, I can Toxic it, and if he wants to set up Autotomize, I can Gyro Ball it, and I can do a lot of damage to it. Stealth Rock is extremely important versus this team because he has things like Infernape, Togekiss, Necrozma, and Mega Beedrill that I really want to get that little chip damage off on, so that's really nice. And Earthquake is there pretty much just for the Electivire. Yes. That's all that was there for. Very standard shit up to this point, but now we have a little bit of the complicated set. So Water Shuriken, Ice Punch, Grass Knot, and U-Turn. This Gren, I've used Gren very well at cleaning up late game. It's not going to be doing that this time. It's mainly going to be trying to wear down his walls for something like my Mew or my Darm or my Kyurem Black to come in late game and sweep up. Water Shuriken is there pretty much just for Infernape. That's it. If I'm able to get this thing in against Infernape, I need 3 hits plus like 2 hits of rocks. And I can kill it. Ice Punch is there to hit Goodra, because if he's like a Assault Vest Goodra, Ice Punch with this 100 attack investment, it does like 45%, so with rocks it's a 2-hit KO. Grass Knot is there just for Gastrodon, and U-Turn is there to gain momentum because this thing does force switches on his end. If I have this thing in against, say, the Infernape, he's not going to want to stay in. I might be able to make a read and click U-Turn and gain in, get some momentum into my Darmanitan to kill something. But then we have our last mon, Mew, Roost, Ice Punch, Energy Ball, and Vacuum Wave. Ice Punch is there only for the Goodra. That's it. I want to get some good damage off on that. Goodra is the only thing that is stopping my Darmanitan from pretty much winning this game. Gastrodon I don't consider a good stop to it because I can Toxic it and then go into something else to stall it out, so I really want to have that. I also have Energy Ball to weaken the Gastrodon, and I have Vacuum Wave because it does like 60% to Kartana. So that's pretty much it. Enough speed for... I want to say, yeah, that's Modest Togekiss. That is Modest Togekiss. So I can click Ice Punch on it. Maybe it'll come in on rocks and I can 2-hit KO with Ice Punch. Something like that. If it's like Spreadsheet. But that is pretty much the team. Let's just go ahead and hop right over to the game. What's going on, everyone? My name is Under the Radar, and welcome back to the PPL. Real quick, I just want to say we're on Showdown because genning Mons is difficult. Even when I had shit gen to me and it's all saying it's legal, it's still not working, so we had to move to Showdown. I'm playing Jack the Don Fanatic. Real quick, since we're doing this, I'm going to quickly go over my team for you guys. We have a Choice Scarf Darmanitan with U-Turn and Toxic and Rock Slide and Flare Blitz to Toxic and Necrozma, and the Gastrodon, which he brought. We have a Z Freeze Shock going over. Team, give me 2 seconds. I love you. Yes, wait for audience to watch me get fucked. But yeah, Z Freeze Shock because it actually nukes everything on his team. He doesn't have a switch into it. Even like Necrozma takes like 80% from it. Physically defensive Zapdos for Kartana, which he did not bring. It also helps out with Infernape a little bit. Then I have Akaberry thingy thing, so I can Toxic something like Hidden Power Fire, Necrozma. I can also Gyro Ball and do Earthquake fun stuff to things like the Electivire. Expert Belt, Water Shuriken, Ice Punch, Grass Knot, Gren, which is going to do literally nothing this game because he didn't bring Goodra or Kartana. And then Spreadsheet Mew with Vacuum Wave because our mass orgy is allowed to be uploaded to YouTube. I think. We will see. Alrighty, guys. Pretty much I want to get up rocks this game because his Defogger is weak to rocks, and that's pretty important, and I can also Gyro Ball it and nuke it. If he leads off with Togekiss, though, it's not the end of the world just because I can still Gyro Ball it and get off a metric shit ton of damage. So I'm just going to do that. Oh, man. So he didn't bring Kartana. He didn't bring Goodra. Didn't bring Steelix. Sounds about right. I didn't bring Dark Pulse on Gren because I'm a man. No, realistically, it was bad prep on my end, but I feel like if I didn't prep for Goodra enough, it would have shat on my life because he like stopped Jolt hardcore with a sub Goodra the other week, and I did not want to be hard-walled by that thing. Alright, I'm good to go. Also, I just realized desktop audio is doing Festival Plaza, so I'm going to lower that for you guys, put on real music. Have fun, BB. So he led off with this thing. He can go for a Fire Punch or a Flamethrower. I don't really care. I kind of just want to click Earthquake now, get some damage off on this thing, put it in range of Water Shuriken from Gren. Let me see how much damage it'll do. Okay, Fortress. Yeah, it's saying it'll do about 72 to 85. So that earthquake damage is really important. If he goes for like a flamethrower or something like that, I can go into Mew after this and I can roost up, I can Ice Punch. He just goes for the Volt Switch. That did 43%. Went into Grism. That's fine. If he has Hidden Power Fire, I'm going to Toxic him right to fuck now. Let's see. 43% with Volt Switch. So looks like he's max special attack, timid, choice scarf, or non-boosting item in general, which is fine. So here I'm going to set up a Toxic. He can go for a Rock Polish. I don't really care. This thing will be worn down eventually. Even if he has Hidden Power Fire right here, he won't be able to kill me. And now Gyro Ball to a +2 Necrozma. It's doing about 30%. It's fine. It's a good amount of damage. Go for the Gyro Ball. Charge Beam did 25%. He did not get the boost. That did 46%. So I think I'm still fine. Like, Charge Beam doesn't kill me. Psychic doesn't kill me. We'll go for another one. He's going to switch out into Boris. That is the Electivire. Holy shit, hold up. I think Paul just came into call, didn't he? Oh shit, no, that was just some loud guy. Didn't know who it was. Rip memes. So that thing is now severely weakened for something like Gren to kill it with like nothing because I don't have moves to touch it. I know I'm going to die to a Volt Switch or a Hidden Power Fire, so I'm going to go into my Mew. I think I'm just going to go into Mew. Goes for the Volt Switch, that did 21%. It was close to 0, which is nice. If he goes into his Togekiss, I can Ice Punch it, and I think I do a KO if he's like an offensive one. He went back into this thing. That's fine. Like, he can Moonlight up on me. Hold up. So +2 Gyro Ball did 46%. He's like completely uninvested. And I got a max roll. Shout out to me. I'm luckier than Shoddy is. Oh, JK, I got a mid-roll. Still luckier than Shoddy. So that means he has no HP, no defense. My Mew set. Energy Ball does 22 to 26. What is he at? 35. That does 0. Huh. I don't want him to Moonlight up, so I'm going to go back into my thingy thing. He goes for a Dark Pulse and kills me. That's fine, because now I can just go into Darm, and I can click U-Turn. I'm pretty sure U-Turn kills. Darm, custom owl, 36 to 43. He is at 30. Darm kills with U-Turn, and that's fun. Also, in case you don't know, the last time I played on Showdown for a league game, I think I got 6-0'd. So, I hate playing on Showdown. So, Necrozma's dead. I was kind of worried about that thing. What do I want to force in? Zapdos is the best mon for me to send in right now because I can force in his Electivire to not allow me to Volt Switch, but I have U-Turn. He can't do much to me, even with Ice Punch, because I'm Fizz Def. Infernape can't OHKO me, and I can Thunderbolt it. Beedrill will be a little ow, but again, I can live any hit, and I can Thunderbolt it. If he clicks U-Turn, I can Roost up on it. If he goes into Gastro, I can Hidden Power Grass. If he goes into Togekiss, I can Thunderbolt. Yeah. So here, since I'm in Zapdos, I think he's going to go with Beedrill, and I think he's going to click U-turn. But that shouldn't do anything. Shouldn't do anything. Gastro. I don't want him to Toxic me. I do not want him to Toxic me, because this thing walls so much of his team. I'm gonna click U-turn, see if he's Rocky Helmet, which he's not, so I can hit Flare Blitz a little more freely now. Goes to the Toxic, synchronize back onto that bitch. Get that shit out of here. He's not lefties, meaning, oh, no, he's not lefties, so I'm probably just gonna click Energy Ball here. He might expect the Energy Ball and go into his one thing. He might be Mirror Coat, actually. If he's Mirror Coat, is that bad? I still have Darm to nuke the Togekiss. I have my Kyurem Black to nuke the Togekiss. I could just be a man. Should I be a man? I'm a man. Shit, I wasn't a man! I was almost a man! God damn it. 59%. Fuck. I wanted to be a man. Mew versus... what is that thing called? Togekiss? Yeah. It looks like it's Fizdef Togekiss. I think I'm going to click Ice Punch here, just to scat out the damage. I outspeed Modest Togekiss too. I don't outspeed Timid, but I outspeed Modest. He's Yachi Berry. Nice, I'm glad I popped that. Wait, that did actually 0. That did 13%. Is he like Fizdef Bold? No. He has to be mixed defensive, because things and stuff. Yeah. I kind of want to save this just so I can get some Vacuum Wave damage off on the Electivire. I'm going to go into my Zapdos. Oh, hey, that was a good switch for me. Zapdos, Thunderbolt to, what is this thing called? Infernape? $53 to 63%. The most he can do to me with Jolly Flare Blitz is 55. He'll take some recoil. Then I sack off Mew. Yeah, I'll click Thunderbolt. If he goes into Gastrodon, it's not the end of the world. Yes! 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 Shout out to Juan. Oh my god. I am so sorry, Jack. I am so sorry. I didn't even have static on this thing, and then whenever Juan was regenning it for me, he was like, you know you can put static on it. I was like, oh shit, you're right, and I put static. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Completely irrelevant though, because that shit doesn't need to outspeed my team to be a pain in the ass. Oh my god, that was funny. Thunderbolt did 37. I clicked U-turn, got off 24%. How much does... oh my god, that was funny. That was hilarious. To... what is that thing called? The Electivire. Water Shuriken does 26 to 32 with 3 hits. I don't want to risk that shit. I'm just going to go into Mew, I think, and click Vacuum Wave. I could click Ice Punch here, or I could Roost Up. That was funny as shit. That was funny as shit. Thunderbolt's doing 36% max. I'm at 46. Ice Punch and Energy Ball are both doing 26% max. Vacuum Wave does 12. Yeah, I'll hit Ice Punch. Nice! That got off a nice 25%. I kind of just want to go back into my Zapdos. At the same time, I also kind of want to sack this thing off. Mainly because now I can go into my Darmanitan and I can click Flare Blitz. I really need to save Darmanitan though for Mega Beedrill. I also kind of want to keep my Zapdos healthy because it lives any Life Orbed hit from Infernape. I'll click Ice Punch again. Did 26. Click Roost. That's fine. I'll click Ice Punch. I'm going to keep him weak until I can go into my Kyurem Black and I can click my Sub-Zero thingy. Sub-Zero Slammer with Freeze Shock. Because that'll kill anything. I cannot believe I got that static. I cannot believe I got the static. Shoddy, I don't know if you're listening right now, but that is how you be lucky and bad, in case you're unaware. So now, I kill something. Does Ice Beam kill? But if it doesn't kill my Mew. 28 to 33. Ice Punch did 26, so he's definitely Fizz Def, or mostly Fizz Def. Okay, so Ice Beam does 44 to 54 if he's like Max Def with a Bold Nature. I really want to click Ice Beam because I don't want to risk him sacking this thing off. I waste my Sub-Zero Slammer and then I can hit his thingy thing later on. By his thingy thing, I mean the Gastrodon. I can always roost up on something like the... Nothing. Yeah. Hey, we pick up the kill. Cool. Wait, does Kyurem even get Fly? Does Kyurem get the Fly thingy? Can this thing kill me? It's a Mega Beedrill. This thing can't kill me. Dragon Claw kills him. Does it get anything that I should be scared of? Like Brick Break? Also, I might need to blur something out because I have future teams Genned. Or Maiden Showdown that I think you guys just saw. Fighting. Has Brick Break. Doesn't kill me. Rock. Nope. I'm just going to click Dragon Claw. Cool. U-Turn did 63%. He's Adamant, which is kind of important. Dragon Claw. That was a crit. Holy shit. I'm so sorry. That was shit. However, this was my next play. Just to let him know, like, I wasn't gonna... Like, that was my next play. I cannot speed anything on his team. Infernape kills me with Mach Punch. It outspeeds me anyway. Like, Kyurem Black is pretty much death fodder at this point in time. And now I think I just win with the combination of Darm plus Gren. As long as I win a speed tie. Yeah. But now I'll get to see what he goes into first. If he goes into his Infernape, he went into this thing. I kind of have to bank on a speed tie right now, don't I? Or I could go into my Zapdos, click Roost, and then U-turn, guarantee that he's in range of 2 hits from Water Shuriken. What is that thing called? Electivire. U-turn does 22 to 27. Yeah. I think that's my play. He's roosting up here, because he'll Volt Switch. I'll be back above 50-something%. I can live any hit, even from Mega Beedrill, I think. Adamant Poison Jab does 54% max. I'll definitely be above that. Yeah, clicking Roost right here is my best play. Nice. So now I think clicking U-turn is my best play. I kind of want to click U-turn. I really fucking want to click U-turn. Expecting him to U-turn into his thingy thing. That's what I'm doing. Oh shit, he clicked Swords Dance. That's a little bit less than ideal, but not the end of the fucking world, because that's a dead thingy. Infernape with Mach Punch. Does that kill me? Flare Blitz to 61 to 72. That puts him in range of Water Shuriken. I'm clicking Flare Blitz again. Holy shit, he didn't even click Mach Punch. He clicked Stone Edge. Man, if he had missed that Stone Edge and I had won this game 3-0 because of that, I wouldn't have even felt bad. I'm just kidding. I love you, Jack. I would have felt a little bad. Okay. GG, man. So it all comes down to whether or not I can get 3 hits or more with Water Shuriken. If I do, I win 2-0. If I get 2 hits, I win 1-0. Whoever's chanting 2 hits in the chat, I can fucking hear you because you're loud. I fucking hate you. I feel like that was... No, that wasn't Shoddy. Who was it? Jim? It was Jim or Trev. It wasn't Kyle. 1, 2, 3. God fucking damn it. God fucking damn it. He had a little bit of bulk. It's okay, though. It's okay. I still get to kill him with U-turn. Oh well, so we won 1-0 over Jack the Don Fanatic. That game was weird. Like, it was still fun. GG, man. Did you have bulk in that? But yeah, that's the game, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like down below for me. Also, make sure to go over to Jack's channel. He's an awesome dude. Go check out Juan. He really helped me out with genning. Damn. Rolls are fun. But yeah, he really helped me out with genning, guys. And yeah, with that being said, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here. Thank you all again so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.